Good morning. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday the 13th. Yeah, I know that's not really a thing. It's Friday the 13th, but I don't know. I just had that thought. Ooh, I feel a little chilly this morning for some reason. I did too yesterday. It's not really cold out, but I just feel a little bit chilly. I had my Atlantic City cross-country sweatshirt on today. I threw another sweatshirt on this morning. I just feel a little bit chilly. I don't know why. I guess it's only supposed to get up to about 60 degrees today. It's sunny for the whole day, I guess. But same yesterday, like 60 degrees, not too warm. Still got outside as long as it's not windy. 60 is actually pretty nice. Throw on a little sweatshirt, go outside and do something exciting. Play some catch. I love to play catch. Do any of you like to play catch? I could play catch for hours. You just talk and throw the ball back and forth. Talk and throw the ball back and forth. I always liked to do that activity when I was a kid. And I like to do it with my sons now. What activity do you like to do when you go outside? Make a little comment down below. Let me know what activity you enjoy. Well, let's see. It's time for National Day of the Day on the 13th. What do we have? Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of them. National Third Shift Workers Day. That's like third shift would be if you work like midnight to 8 a.m. That's National Third Shift Workers Day. National Apple Pie Day. I love apple pie. I could really go for a nice slice of apple pie. Today's Wednesday. Bakery's open today. I wonder if they have any. I'm going to have to check that out. National Crouton Day. Basically the only reason to eat a salad. National Crouton Day. I'm just joking. Salads are delicious. But croutons, those little bread things that are in there, and they're kind of crunchy. Those are nice. National Frog Jumping Day. I don't have a frog. But if I did, I bet you he would jump today. I think there's contests for that. There's a very famous story by this writer named Mark Twain about a jumping frog contest. So that's pretty interesting. National Fruit Cocktail Day. Cut up pieces of fruit, grapes and pineapples and oranges or whatever kind of fruit you want, I guess. National Fruit Cocktail Day. And National Receptionist's Day. A receptionist, if you don't know, is like, when you go to the doctor and you first walk up to the counter and you have to check in that you're here, that person, they might be a nurse or something else as well, but that we would refer to that person as a receptionist. There's a lot of things today. I think I'm going to celebrate the National Apple Pie Day, if at all possible. So, today's a little bit sad. It's my last Rainbow Fish book, and I know you guys really like Rainbow Fish books. There's about 7 of them, but I only have 3 of them here, and this is my final one. Rainbow Fish discovers the deep sea. The ocean can get really, really deep in some places, like really far down. So far down that light from the sun can't even get down there. It's really dark and really cold, and there's really some mysterious creatures that live down there. So sit back and relax for a few minutes and come and join me for Rainbow Fish Discovers the Deep Sea, and let's see what kind of creatures he runs into. Be right back.
Rainbow Fish Discovers the Deep Sea by Marcus Pfister. A long way out in the deep blue sea, Rainbow Fish and his friends played happily near an underwater canyon. Over the edge, the seabed dropped deep down. No one knew how far. "I would love to know what's down there," said Rainbow Fish to the little blue fish. "Who knows what's waiting to be discovered?" "If I were you, I'd stay up here," said the octopus. "I've heard that it's cold down there and dark and full of strange creatures nothing like us." So Rainbow Fish had to be content to swim along the edge and stare down into the depths, wondering what was there. One day, a strong ocean current pulled Rainbow Fish's last sparkling silver scale right off. The scale drifted over the edge of the canyon wall and sank down and down and down into the darkness. Rainbow Fish wanted to chase after it, but the little blue fish pulled him back. "No, Rainbow Fish," he cried. "Please don't go after it. There are strange creatures down there." "I'd like to meet them," said Rainbow Fish. "Oh dear," said the little blue fish. "Wait here. I'll get help." But Rainbow Fish couldn't wait. As soon as his friend left, he dove down into the depths. He just had to find his scale. Soon it was so dark that Rainbow Fish could see nothing except a tiny, sparkling speck getting smaller and smaller and smaller below him. Rainbow Fish started to feel frightened. Then suddenly it began to get light again. A glowing pink creature seemed to appear out of nowhere. "Hello," said the creature. "I'm a firefly squid. Who are you? And what are you doing down here?" Rainbow Fish swam closer. "I'm Rainbow Fish," he said. "I lost my sparkling silver scale, and I came down here to find it. You haven't seen it by any chance, have you?" "I'm afraid not," said the squid, "but I can help you look." So Rainbow Fish and the firefly squid set off to find the lost scale. Along the way, they met 3 glowing jellyfish. "A sparkling silver scale," said the jellyfish. "Yes, one drifted by this way. We played with it for a while. Then it drifted off again. We didn't know someone had lost it. If we had known that, we would have kept it for you." Rainbow Fish and the firefly squid swam deeper down. Suddenly, their way was blocked by a wavy curtain of bluish-green tendrils. "Watch out!" called the squid. "Those are the poisonous tendrils of a siphonophore." Rainbow Fish shivered. There was danger in the deep sea. "Have you seen my sparkling silver scale?" he asked shyly. The siphonophore was rather rude. "Down here, even the tiniest crabs glow and glisten," he mumbled. "How can I be expected to spot a single sparkling scale?" "Don't feel bad," said the firefly squid. "He's just like that. Look, there's a sea slug. Maybe she's seen your scale." But the sea slug hadn't seen anything. "Sorry," she said. "I wish I could help, but I don't see very well." Rainbow Fish and the firefly squid swam down farther until they reached the seabed. "My scale must be around here somewhere," said Rainbow Fish, but it was very dark at the bottom, and the squid's light was too weak to show much. "There's a Dumbo octopus," said the firefly squid. "Come on, I'm sure she'll help us." But the 3 of them still couldn't find the sparkling scale. "I know what to do," cried the Dumbo octopus. "I'll just give you a new sparkling costume, Rainbow Fish." And she covered him in a shower of glitter so that Rainbow Fish glistened like never before. "Thank you," said Rainbow Fish. "It's beautiful, truly, but I really want my own scale back again." "Then we're going to need more light," said the firefly squid. He called to all the creatures of the deep sea, and they all came. Together they lit up the seabed. "Wow," said Rainbow Fish, "it's beautiful down here." Then everyone looked and looked and looked. They were just about to give up when the light from a lanternfish showed something glittering in the water. "My scale!" cried Rainbow Fish, and everyone cheered. "Oh, thank you," Rainbow Fish told his new friends. "I would never have found it without you." Rainbow Fish and the firefly squid swam up and up and up with the sparkling silver scale. Before they reached the top of the canyon, they had to part. "Come visit us again," said the squid. "I will," promised Rainbow Fish. The little blue fish and all his other friends were waiting to welcome Rainbow Fish home. Everyone wanted to know what it was like down in the depths. Was it scary? They asked. Were the creatures awful? "No," said Rainbow Fish. "They were beautiful. They looked different, but they turned out to be wonderful friends, just like you."
And we are back. That's another, every one of the Rainbow Fish stories just teaches us something fantastic, something that we can use in our lives. So Rainbow Fish loses his last shimmery scale, because he's been sharing them with people, which is really, or not people, but fish, which is really nice. But he had to go into a place that he had heard was very, very scary, where the fish are very different than the fish that he is used to encountering. And then that was true. When he got down into the deepest parts of the sea, there were fish that he had never seen before. And he and the other fish were a little bit scared about, the different kind of fish, just because they were different. They didn't really know anything about them, and that made them nervous. That is really an interesting lesson, that we really shouldn't judge what people are going to be like based on what they look like, based on the group that they come from. We have to kind of get to know everyone as an individual, and there's nothing really to be inherently afraid of, by certain groups of people, or because somebody's wearing a hat, or somebody's wearing, I don't know, cowboy boots. We shouldn't be making a judgment about them based on, what we see. Of course, it's kind of in nature and from our past experience to make certain judgments, but as long as we're not kind of reacting from those judgments, that we get to know that individual and who that person is really what this story is about. And of course, everything worked out just fine for Rainbow Fish. He was able to find his scale. Some of the fish down below were very, very helpful and very, very nice to Rainbow Fish, and it really worked out for them. And I think he brought that information back to the other fish and let them know. And since one of their friends had been into the deep sea and encountered all of these creatures that Rainbow Fish had never encountered before, I think they felt better about it as well. So everybody kind of got that lesson, and I'm sure they'll be open to meeting all kinds of new fish that they've never met before. So it's just another nice, really interesting Rainbow Fish story. It's the last one, though. I don't have any more Rainbow Fish books here, so we'll have to wait till we get back to school together to check out a few more. So I hope everybody enjoyed your time here today. Hope you have a fantastic Wednesday afternoon and evening. And we'll be back here tomorrow with a book I think you are going to love about a classic game that I'm sure you're all familiar with. See you here tomorrow.